What's up, guys? Grady here at Grady's Gear, and today I want to do a video, something a little bit different than what I typically do. This is not a review, this isn't an unboxing. This is talking about hunting down popular gear, stuff that's very highly popular, kind of hard to get. You have to do your research, you have to hunt it down. And guys, when it comes to EDC gear, knives, pocket tools, flashlights, pens, everything, right? If it's something that I want, bad enough. If I want it bad enough or I'm that interested in it, I will hunt that son of a bitch down until I get it, right? And recently, I picked up the Notorious EDC Beer Bomb, right? Very cool pocket tool that was different. I'd never had one before, and I wasn't really hunting this thing down. I wasn't, it wasn't something that I was in pursuit of. It's just something that I happened to like. I've seen it before. I thought it looked cool. I missed out on the drops, which wasn't a big deal. I wasn't butthurt or anything over that. But this time, I kind of stayed on top of it, and I was able to snag one. And I did an unboxing of this the other day, right when I got it. I unboxed it on my lunch break at work. I got this on Monday, and today is Saturday. So I haven't even had it a full week yet, but I have been kind of not necessarily bombarded, but I've had a lot of people ask me, what is it? How did you get one? How much is it? Where's the website? Is there a place that I can follow? And all that kind of stuff. So I'm going to be answering those questions in this video. And I'm also going to be talking about boutique brands. And you're going to hear that word thrown around in the high-end knife world or the high-end EDC world, boutique brands. And basically what that is, the best way for me to describe it to you is when you're looking for a luxury watch, Omega, Rolex, shit like that, right? When you're looking for that kind of brand, you go to a boutique, and they're production made and everything. It's not like a custom thing, but they are production made, but they're highly sought after. Most of the time they're very expensive, and they sell out everywhere, and you have to kind of hunt them down. That is what I'm going to be talking about today. And it's the same way with, knives like Berg Blades. I brought another one out. Quiet Carry is another kind of like boutique brand where they're not exactly cheap, and you can't just go to any retailer out there and pick one up. They're not always in stock. They sell out. And you have to be on top of things. So I'm also going to give you guys some tips and tricks that I've learned across the way. And I'm just using the Beer Bomb here as a main example. It was the inspiration behind this video because I've had so many questions and compliments going, dude, that's awesome. Where the hell did you get it? How do I get one? So I'm just going to use this as an example, but, take the video as in a whole. With all gear, this is tips and tricks to what I do in order to get the things that are a little bit harder to obtain, and that you're spending your hard-earned money on. So, first of all, the best thing that you can do is follow him on Instagram. Now, this is made by Tom. He is Notorious EDC. He is the designer behind the Beer Bomb, and you can follow him on Instagram at Notorious EDC. It's all one word. And the best thing for you to do, which I didn't know when I first got into the EDC game. Now, I've been into the EDC game now for a long time, but just recently when I started my YouTube channel, I started the Instagram and everything else because I need that for my channel. And it's a great way to meet people, find new makers, make friends, find out about new products. It's a great tool to use and not just look at awesome pictures, which that's a huge factor, but it's a great tool to get information from. So follow him on Instagram. Also, when you follow him, there's a little bell icon, which again, I didn't know because I wasn't very familiar with Instagram. You click the little bell and then you can get alerts from when he does posts, when he does a post on his stories, reels, anything, and you can choose which ones that you want to be alerted on. That is going to be the best way to figure out information on these, what different colors he's going to be doing, if he's doing a Cerakote or not. It's also going to be a great way to figure out prices, when they're going to be available, when the next drop is, everything. Use that. Use Instagram first. Second, you're going to want to use Facebook. Now, I didn't know that he had a Facebook group, but it makes sense. I should have known that he had a Facebook group, Notorious EDC. You can go and follow him on Facebook group, and that is also the secondary market for these guys. And I knew that these were popular, but I don't think I knew just how popular that they were, because he's got a buy, sell, and trade thread in there, and they sell like hotcakes in there. People are buying them up left and right. People love this thing, and for good reason. It looks great with a nice little backdrop. My new Hank here, the Kraken. It looks great, and then you know I have similar toned knives in the same color and stuff. It looks great, right? So I understand that, but yeah, you can follow him on Facebook. And they have a buy, sell, trade there. You also can figure out makers who make like pocket sheaths to put these in. I actually got a guy working on a custom one for me right now that I got turned on to from the Facebook group. So that's another thing, guys. Facebook groups, check them out, join, read the questions. That is my biggest thing. Read the questions, especially on these pocket tool groups and stuff. They're not asking obscene questions. They're just asking like, how did you hear about it? How did you hear about us and stuff like that? You could put from Instagram. You could put from me. Say Grady's Gear sent you. You could put, I happen to see it on a Facebook post or something like that. Or put a friend down that recommended you, whatever. And then you get approved, and then you can see when these go up for sale in the secondary market. You can get information from other members who know when the drops are. Again, sign on the alerts for those too. That's how you stay on top of things to get what you really want. Price on these guys go for around $90, 90 to 100 from what I've seen. And these things are only sold at specific brands. Like the only two I've heard him mention was Blade HQ and Way a Knife. Other than that, that's it. I haven't really seen them. I saw Messer Depot. That's for international. If you live overseas, he has one for international. So you have to stay on top for there too. But yeah, guys, when you get into this high-end gear stuff, it can be kind of overwhelming, and you try to get in on a drop or anything like that. You're trying to get in on the secondary, and it can be kind of hard. So my tip to you is, here's what I do. I stalk them on Instagram, and if it's something that I really want, I hit notification bell so I get alerted every time they post. That way, if they're doing a lotto, if they're doing a giveaway, or if they're just giving information on the product, I'm alerted and I know right away, because I've seen it so many times where people are like, damn, I missed out on the drop because I didn't see it until the next day. Well, hit the notification button and you'll get notified right then and there when they do it. Sign up for the emails. I've done that before. I get emailed by knife companies all the time when I'm waiting on something specific to go in stock. So you just kind of have to do that. The other thing, if you want it really bad, a lot of times what will happen is they'll be out of stock. 2 or 3 weeks later, they get back in stock, but then when they're in stock, you get alerted and you don't have the money because you spent it on something else. That's happened to me plenty of times. Save your money. If you want it bad enough, put that money aside and save your money. The other thing that I do is I set an alarm on my phone, and I typically set it for around 5 to 10 minutes before the drop happens. What that allows me to do is sit down in my house with good internet. I clear out all of my tabs on my phone or on my laptop, whichever I'm using. 90% of the time it's my phone. So you clear out all your tabs, clear all your history, make sure that your phone is running at optimal speed, the best that you can. That way it's not going to be slow, because I've heard that happen before. Damn, my phone's running slow and I missed out on the drop. Take care of all of that 5 to 10 minutes before that drop starts so you can hurry up. Also, while I got it in my head, have your damn debit card out or your credit card, whatever you're using, have it out and ready to pop into the thing. Because some of these things sell out in seconds. You know, you have to be fast. I have all my information saved on my phone, and it's biometrics, so I just use my thumb, and it puts in all my information right there in 2 seconds to where I don't have to do anything. Makes it so much faster. So there's another way that you can save yourself some time when you're trying to get in on this gear. Now, as far as the beer bomb, from what I know from talking to Tom, these will have another drop sometime in September. When in September, I have no clue. But I know they'll be doing another drop because that's what he told me. So if you're interested, keep September open. I'm sure we'll know more as time goes on and we get more information on it. I'm sure we'll know exactly when they're going to be available, the time and everything. And most of the time, he's on the East Coast, so he's running on the same time as I am. But if you're running on Mountain Time, just Google that shit to make sure it's right. So if he's doing it at 8 o'clock in the morning, that means it's going to be, 5 o'clock in the morning for you. I don't know. I'm just giving an example. But make sure that you have it right so when you get on there, you don't miss it. And always try to get on there a minute or two early so you're right there on the drop. What I did with this, I got on like exactly at 12 and it didn't show. So what I did was I went back, refreshed, came back on, and then they were in stock. I ordered it. I already had all my information down and saved. Like I said, it took me less than 15 seconds to order this thing and I was done. So that's the best way I can explain it for you guys to get in on drops, whether it be pocket tools, knives, pens, or whatever it is that you're into, whatever it is that's catching your fancy, or it's the best way to do it. Sometimes you miss out and you have to buy in on the secondary. That's another thing with the secondary. You might have to pay a little bit more to get something like this. If it's worth it to you, you will. If it's not, you'll wait until the next drop. I mean, that's just the way that it goes. But I'm just using this as an example. It kind of sparked an interest in this video with kind of hard to get gear. You just have to really, you got to want it, you got to hunt it down. And like I said, all these tips that I'm giving you help tremendously. And the other thing is on Instagram, if you're not sure of what it is, click the picture, and most of the time people have what it is tagged in the picture, so you can go directly to the site and pick it up. And most places have their website in their bio, so you can click on there and see all their products and everything. So that's just my 2 cents. That's a good way, the best way I can describe to how to get in on this sort of thing. And yeah, guys, I know that was kind of an impromptu video, a little bit different video, but it's something that I wanted to do and just share with you guys, because I've gotten questions before. How'd you get on the drop? How'd you do this? Did you talk to somebody? Did somebody help you out? No, I went on and I did my own research, and I came out on top because I stayed on it. And so, not trying to be a dick or anything, but I'm just being honest. So, but yeah, guys, that's going to be it for this one. I hope you have a fantastic day, and I will see you in the next one.